Trigger warning. This is a very important topic, but some may consider it heavy, so proceed with caution. I'm going to be talking about healing your inner child, or you can call it reparenting yourself. It can be hard to address some of our deepest wounds, and most commonly, our deepest wounds still stem from childhood. The needs that were unmet, the support that wasn't given, or the voices that were unheard. It is a process to, how should I say this? The wounds from childhood, they just don't disappear as you grow up. They need to be addressed. First, they need to be acknowledged, then they need to be addressed. If you, whether you want supported, or your needs were unmet for whatever reason, you need to acknowledge what you didn't. You need to acknowledge what you didn't get, the needs that weren't met, so you know how to fulfill them. How should I say? A lot of people would like to blame their parents or caregivers. Oh, you didn't do this for me. You didn't do that for me. They did the best they could with their understanding and their knowledge. Even in the areas where they may have fallen short of your needs, someone cannot give you what they do not know themselves. So they tried their best, and just to acknowledge their efforts and let any resentment from parents go, and be like, I see you tried, but now as I grow up, I'm taking charge for my own needs, for my own, where you feel like your voice was taken, or where you feel like it wasn't supported. Acknowledge that within yourself and go find what you need. Whether you need your own care, whether you need your own support, or find loving, caring, and supporting systems. Actually, support is such a blessing. It is such a blessing that everybody do not have the privilege of having. So if you do have a support system, even if it's just one person, a support system where you are truly seen, understand, and heard and taken care for, that is a blessing. It can be hard trying to heal something that you were taught was normal, and to do better for yourself. Some of the deepest wounds come from the simplest places. And these things can be, how should I say this? It can be tricky. It can be tricky to acknowledge the pain and be like, you know what, I see, and make good decisions that are for yourself to heal yourself. Whether that decision is to, you know what, I see what I didn't get, so I'm going to go out and find that support, that true loving and unconditional love and support. Or, okay, I see the patterns, I see this more along the lines of generational curses or traumatic cycles. I see that these things are still continuing in a certain environment, so I need to back off from that environment. How should I say? Love from a distance. That can be something so simple yet so hard because it takes a lot of strength to do. You cannot heal in the same environment that made you sick. And I say this with compassion because it is a tall order to not to separate yourself from what you know in order to fully heal yourself, fully actually address and heal your wounds, and not to be brought back down into those cycles. These are the type of things that are so common. It is heartbreaking how common traumatic cycles are, especially how common they are encouraged to repeat because it's what deemed normal. An example is, it's like environments of what happens in this house stays in this house, or environments of, how should I say, instead of explaining to children for understanding, just saying, do this because I said so, and pushing kids' needs to the side. Those types of constant wounds, they may seem small and, they won't sweep it under the rug and they won't notice. But these type of things make lasting impacts. So if you have been impacted, it can a process of forgive those who have affected you. For better or for worse, they tried their best to their understanding. And while they have tried their best to their understanding, you still deserve to go find unconditional love and support in a healthy, healing way. Again, people cannot give you what they don't know. And in this world is trauma, repressed trauma is common. Older generations, give them things. They walk so we can run, while at the same time they are in order for them, how should I say this? In order for we to be where we are now, they had to go through some things. They had to go through a lot of things. And thank them for your starting point, but still acknowledge that fact that I want to heal and do better, to always progress, to advance the future generations, and even if not to advance the future generations, to advance yourself, to heal yourself, because you more than deserve it. You deserve to live a healthy, happy life that is supported. And again, just know you are unconditionally loved and supported. If you do not feel it, and more, how should I say this? You are unconditionally loved and supported in unseen ways. You are so cherished and appreciated. It can, if you used to fighting, and if you used to over here feeling chaotic and conditional love, to accept that you are unconditionally loved and supported in a healthy, healing way can be hard. But throughout this process, know that you are not alone. Know that I just keep hearing you are unconditionally loved and supported, no matter what. I got your back as we hold hands through this process. Thank you so much for listening, and I sincerely wish you well. Love you. Congratulations.